$45,000 of debt with nothing going in life at 22. What the f are you even thinking?
Damn.
I'm just a girl.
Hell no.
Is spending money. I love it. I am in credit card debt.
Run.
I don't give a shit.
The fact that women have been financially hampered for so long throughout history is the reason why they are the way they are with money in 2025.
Shit.
I am in thousands of dollars of credit card debt, and I want to spend money so bad.
I'm just a girl.
Why?
Girl, you or I am just a girling yourself into debt.
Have
Yes.
you ever heard the saying, freedom comes with a price?
In this video, we are reacting to the dark side of girl math. Now, I haven't done this in a minute, but welcome back to another video. I keep forgetting to, press the button. But now, girl math, we've all heard it, seen it, done it. Not me though, I don't do that shit. Let me get something straight, real quick. Every cent, every penny that comes to you is yours now. Let me say it again. Every cent that goes to your name, physically, virtually, whatever, is yours now. So if you got $5 in a bank and someone gives you 100, you can't spend the 100 and say, well, the $5 is my money. No, you have 105 now. Stupid niggas. Let's get straight to this video.
She been comment me.
$45,000 of debt with nothing going in life at 22. What the f are you even thinking?
Damn.
I'm just a girl.
Hell no.
Is spending money. I love it. I am in credit card debt.
Run.
I don't give a shit.
The fact that women have been financially hampered for so long throughout history is the reason why they are the way they are with money in 2025.
Shit.
I am in thousands of dollars of credit card debt, and I want to spend money so bad.
I'm just a girl.
Why?
Girl, you or I am just a girling yourself into debt.
Have
Yes.
you ever heard the saying, freedom comes with a price? Well, back in the day for women, it did. And that price used to be obedience, permission, and dependence. They couldn't open bank accounts, couldn't buy homes, couldn't take out loans without a man's permission. Now, fast forward to today, we have control, but somehow it feels like we've traded one type of control for another. From girls romanticizing being in debt, spending their last on iced coffee, and treating Afterpay like a loophole. Somehow financial freedom is slowly turning into financial regression. But this time, it's not men keeping us broke. We picked up right where they left off. Welcome to the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. You're classy. I know you don't just get...
She be making this shit. I can't even lie. Her videos hit. She be making it hella dramatic. She's like Jimmy High Roller with regular shit. That's what she is.
But hopefully at the end of this video, we become bestie enough for you to take that next step. Now look, treating yourself isn't the problem. It's how you do it that matters most. So that's why I've teamed up with Matchmasters, the sponsor of today's video.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Wins you'll be masters of had the big thankfully. Just today. The only difference is back then, women didn't just get the short end of the stick. They got no stick at all.
Who manages the money in your household? Chances are it's the man.
Until the 1970s, women, even those with college degrees and high-paying jobs, couldn't get their own credit cards in
like
their own
Tyra.
names if they were married. So Mrs. So-and-so would be on the credit card. And what that meant was that the credit history accrued only to him.
From the early 1900s and up, it was a man's world. Women had no legal or financial independence, and married women were basically their husband's property, meaning once you were married, your whole legal identity was tied to a man's.
That's
Once
crazy.
married, a woman lost all rights to property. If she had inherited property, it went automatically to her husband, and he could use it. It might technically belong to her, but she had no right to control it, and he could do anything he wanted with it.
I'm sorry, but did the government think women were dogs back in the day?
Wasn't that long ago that women of all races and men of color were objects. They were owned like tables and chairs. They were not people, they were not citizens, they were not voters.
Yeah, we was right there with y'all.
It wasn't until the 1940s, during the Great Depression and World War II, that the government started to look at women as a bit more useful.
Yeah, in the Great Depression, they started having some women go into the fields, right? And they started having some people be, what was it, like nurses, They had people start making food that go into war with the gun. They just need bodies. Now, we don't know what they was doing with those bodies. God forbid what I'm about to say next. But they could have been, come on, we need bodies. Putting them in the front and just, you know, you go, just think of the rest. Just go.
Women were pushed to work in factories, hospitals, farms, just to keep the country running while men were at war.
Men were sent off to fight overseas. Not only did they leave their families and a life of safety, but also they left their jobs. Who would take over?
Women. Women entered these job roles that men once occupied, giving them their first
smiles and all.
They began to live for themselves, as opposed to relying on men.
But the money they worked for still wasn't treated as theirs. Their credit lines, paychecks, and loans were still controlled by a man's yes or no. Now, after the war, 1950s women were pushed back into the home, and the glamorized housewife lifestyle was on the rise.
If the image of a woman during World War II was Rosie the Riveter, the 1950s female ideal became Susie Homemaker. The same women who were often encouraged to work in the factory to support the war effort were now urged to demonstrate their patriotism by staying home.
If you look at the difference between the way the magazines portrayed women in the 40s and magazines portrayed women in the 50s, you can see a huge propaganda effort took place.
That's
to
crazy.
Convince women that their place was in the home, that they didn't want to wear overalls, that really you were much more fulfilled if you could cook a good dinner than if you could make a wing on an airplane.
They may not have had the same freedom compared to a man, but what women back in the day did have was creativity. They made small luxuries feel special. Home-cooked meals, hand-sewn dresses, saving coupons.
Yeah, I feel her. I'm not gonna lie, I like, this is interesting, I'll watch it, but I can't have my shit look too long, my video too long, so I'm gonna go to today's age. What does it say? Swipe my credit card every time I want a snack. Oh, we can tell, Missy. Shopping with an unlimited credit card. Me swiping my credit card for fiance without checking my account. Yeah, you're definitely done. Stupid!
With it is another story.
Now, a lot of times I be seeing stuff like this and I'm like, they're definitely doing that. But they don't be like what she typed up there for my 15 time a day without checking my. She definitely probably checks her account. Because I just can't fathom someone doing something stupid like that.
We're managing our own destruction. Today, we live in the age of girl math.
Cash is free money. You see what I was saying earlier? Every cent that comes to you, don't worry about girl math. Every cent, let me talk to you. Every cent that comes towards you in your name is your money. Cash is not free money. Cash, I'm about to get tight. Buy then return, profited.
Spending habits aren't frowned on, they're trending.
This is girl math. So I bought this purse for $38, which means it was $30. Round down, not up.
What is your girl math? If you have cash money and card money, if you spend the cash one, it doesn't count because it's cash, so it won't fall in your bank account.
That is so true. Cash is always free. What is your girl math?
Like if I go shopping and then I don't buy anything, my budget for the next time is double.
If you spend nothing, the next time you could spend way more.
We're seeing women say things like, if I paid in cash, it's free. If I use my credit card, it's free. If I split it into afterpay payments, it's free.
They literally made Afterpay for us girls. It's girl math. We like, okay, so if I have to break this up, it's really like I'm not even paying for anything.
I am a proud member of the
Yeah, break that cheeseburger sandwich McDouble up. Afterpay that. Afterpay that. You know, after you pay your afterpay, you have no money left. You dead ass gonna have to pay with afterpay for that double cheeseburger with the kelp shake, whatever. That's how you get broke. Cause you gonna forget how many subscriptions you got. You got Netflix, you got this, you got Netflix, Hulu, you got probably YouTube, and then I got that cheeseburger on the
Pay community. Being someone that has a raging shopping addiction, it just makes me feel better about all the money I'm constantly spending.
Every poor financial decision comes with a glitzy girl la la aesthetic. And listen, I'm not a complete hater of the concept. I do believe that we should be able to treat ourselves, live a soft, luxurious life, and not have to stress every time we swipe a card. That's a blessing. But we took overspending and debt, put a trendy hashtag on top of it, and chopped it up to being just a girl.
$45,000 of debt with nothing going in life at 22? What the f are you even thinking?
I'm just a girl. Money comes back every 2 weeks, you know, like as long as I'm employed.
Yeah, and if you're fired, it comes back never.
The thing I love about being a
Sheesh.
girl is you can do and say just about anything without an excuse or a reason. You can be bad at anything and say, I'm just a girl. You can go in a
Okay, can I be violent and say because I'm just a boy or just a guy? Can I do that? Or can I say, oh, I can grape because just a guy? God forbid I say that one, huh?
shopping spree after saying,
Can I slap you and disrespect you because I'm just aggressive? I'm just a guy. No, you can't.
you're gonna save money and say, I'm just a girl. No argument or a real explanation needed. You could literally just say, you're a girl.
And I really need y'all to see the irony of all of this. This is the whole reason.
Can I just do anything to you? Like, what? Pause. Can I do... Hold on, that sounded crazy.
What?
Now I'm thinking about it. Can I say or treat you any type of way? And why are you treating me like that? You're just a girl. That makes sense, right? Low key, kinda.
This video, because honestly it is so ironic and honestly a bit embarrassing that women fought so hard to prove that they weren't careless with their money, that they didn't need a man to manage their money, just for us to turn around and be bad with money online. And the worst part about it, we call it just being a girl. Like, what is that even supposed to mean? That just because we're girls, we're just gonna be bad with money?
But I'm literally just a girl. Like some of
Oh, shut the f up. I will burn this table. I'm literally just a girl. Shut the f up.
That should be
What is
pissing me
this as a
off
girl?
too.
What?
Because as a man, you kind of feel that due diligence of, you know, I gotta get to it. If I don't get to it, me and the rest of my life, my family are gonna die. That's the pressure you feel. So when you hear a girl saying, I'm just a girl, so I'm $30,000 in that, you like, what? That ain't cool.
Are you trying to tell me that women are like or something?
No.
That's not how it works. You think because... Why, you think you're stupid?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, because you're a what? What are you talking about? I'm just a girl. Shut the f up, act like an adult. You're just an adult. You're just a parent.
I don't want to be an adult.
You're tweaking.
We're regressive. And at this point, we're proving the system back in the day that they were right. But the regression isn't just in how we abuse our money. It's also tied to how we spend others, too.
It was
Babe, I
leftover
gave you
change.
$1,000 to deposit. You said you needed to buy something.
This
Asked
is
you how
good.
much. You said, oh, maybe like $100 bucks. I said, okay, cool. Just deposit the rest. Nothing got deposited. How much did you spend?
I needed $100.
So you had $900 left.
Left over as
Yes.
change.
Now look, I want to start off this portion of the video by saying there is nothing wrong with being dependent on your partner for money. If you're a stay-at-home mom, wife, girlfriend, and your partner provides for you, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not my issue. My concern is when women abuse being in that position.
Whew, ladies, this whole trend of being reckless, spending your husband's money on social media, embarrassing. Being provided for is a blessing. What type of respect are you showing for your man's sacrifice?
Majority of the time, it is the wife spending above the means. And
I thought this was a guy.
I always think to myself, why don't the husband just put his foot down and say, we're not doing this, I'm taking away credit cards, I'm taking away debit cards, or whatever. But then I had a thought, if the man did that, you'd have a bunch of women going in at the man saying that he's controlling or she should have her own money.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I third.
I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. The fact that women have been financially hampered for so long throughout history is the reason why they are the way they are with money in 2025.
Like we said, back in the day, women didn't have a choice. They had to wait for a man's approval and permission. And now, it's like we finally got the control, but we're almost using it to get even. Hear me out. You'll see women maxing out their partner's credit card, draining bank accounts, being secretive with shared money.
Obviously, I don't, because you maxed out my credit card. If I did, it wouldn't be an issue.
Being stingy. And
Stingy?
You yes,
I just picked up a new job. What do you mean stingy?
We listen and we don't judge. Sometimes I use the credit card for a purchase, and then when you ask me where the charge came from, I say I don't know, but I really I don't.
That's not bad. I mean, it is. That's bad, but like, wait, what purchase though? Like, what is it? Like a 300 something? Like a.
Out your husband finding out.
Sometimes we get packages that I tell you is PR, but it's actually stuff I've ordered.
You what? How many things?
Nah, that was sick.
And I get it. I do. Because for so long, we weren't allowed to spend any of that money without the men saying yes.
She say it's PR. He's sitting there like, where the video? When the video coming out?
So, now that we finally can, it's almost like a lot of women are spending in the name of financial reparations. Every swipe feels like payback for the times they couldn't. It's like we're swiping for the ancestors. We are getting our get backs, okay? But in all seriousness, okay, as crazy and as silly as some of you may think it sounds, it makes sense.
Get your butt up and go spend your husband's money. It seems like nobody wants to spend their husband's money these days.
That's so true.
I'd be crazy to say that the reason women are being
Thank you for blurring his
immature
face
with
off.
money is only to get payback against men. There's a bigger issue underneath all of this. One that has less to do with men and more to do with what we've turned womanhood into.
As women, we need to shop to survive. Shopping is literally instinctive to who we are. It's in our ancestral DNA. History will tell us that men went out to hunt and women went out to gather.
Somewhere along the way, being a woman started to look like shopping.
I feel like as a girl, if you sad, all you gotta go do, this gonna sound crazy, is go spend some money, go get your hair done, go get something to eat.
A serious question, if you are a girl who doesn't care about shopping, clothes, any of that, like, what are you thinking about?
The modern
Nigga, life. Am I tripping?
version of womanhood is built on shopping, hauls, unboxings, get ready with me's with products worth thousands of dollars.
So, I blacked out.
5,900.
Every day on the
3,650.
Oh my god.
3,200.
This bag's more product.
1,923.
This is one includes
3,750.
comfy casual.
2,050.
And the crazy thing is, a lot of people, you can't even wear this every single time because they're going to be like, oh, that's that one I seen you in already. Or some people are going to be like, I'm not going to wear this because I already, you know, those people that are like, I can't wear my clothes. I wore this like 4 days straight. At least sometime during the day I threw it on.
1,890. 1,150. 1,520.
These are the same people that be like, I can't wear this again. I already wore it. I took a picture in it.
850 and 995. 3,300.
I'm kind of like that, a little bit.
2,650. 11,500. 2,750.
59,136. And that's just for part 1 of 2 videos.
Coming back home as an influencer is honestly the best feeling ever because look at all these packages.
This makeup look costs over $2,200.
And that shit look like you could do it at Dollar Tree, gang.
Probably gonna hate me after you watch this video because I'm about to make you drop a bag.
And it's not just on social media. We've seen it growing up in movies and TV shows. The main character always had a credit card that was ready to be swiped. Let's be real, we all wanted to be like London Tipton.
It's been an hour and I haven't bought a thing. Bad dog! I said no shopping! That dog has a serious problem.
You are so busted. It's just, there's so many beautiful things out there to buy. How can you possibly resist them? I have no money. Well, some of us aren't that lucky.
No, I feel her. Fully feel her.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm taking that card. I'm going stupid.
That mindset was basically spoon-fed to us to want more and more. And now, with the rise of social media, it's only getting worse.
Amazon beauty products you absolutely need. If you're constantly losing your bobby pins or too lazy to pick them up out of drawers, this
See,
is
that's
a
fire
must-have.
though. That's fire.
Products that I've influenced the most people to buy.
Every week, there's a new makeup product, a new skincare product, perfume.
Yeah.
An influencer with a you absolutely need this item that's gonna change your life. And then slowly over time, we started confusing financial freedom with spending freely.
I have about 200 pair of shoes and I haven't worn not even 100 of them. It's literally a box in every bag and I haven't worn none. Got these
What's
shoes,
her name?
Haven't worn them. Haven't even tried them on. Crazy.
I am in thousands of dollars of credit card debt and I want to spend money so bad. I feel like it's just something that's in me. Like, I love spending money. I love buying things.
I'm gonna hold my tongue on that one.
That is the biggest struggle because all I want is to go and have a shopping spree.
Because when you see influencers surrounded around PR packages, luxury products, endless favorites of the month.
Do y'all remember a few weeks or a few months ago when in August or July, August, oh no, actually I think it was, I forgot when it was, but they came out and said all the luxury that you guys are buying, that you guys are going in debt for, you can buy the exact same thing from a different, the same manufacturer, different selling house, same thing. It's just not, it's like you can get the exact same Nike shoe, it's just not coming out the Nike store. It's coming out of the factory in China. So it starts at A and it can go to B, which is a Nike store, and then C, which is you. It's just going a different route to you. It's going from A to C. It's skipping. And it's like $90 cheaper. But niggas just gonna be like, I'm gonna go in debt for it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the designer stuff.
You start feeling
some
like
things
you
worth
don't
it.
have that,
Some things are not worth it.
Like your version of womanhood isn't enough. It's not luxurious enough. It's not good enough.
Content creation has been something that I've always wanted to do. Being a YouTuber has always been something I want to do. So I think for years I have been continuously like going with the trends and like buying whatever everyone else buys so that like I can post about it and like be seen. But then I get caught up with imposter syndrome of not being enough. In order for me to become someone, I guess I was influenced by everyone else around me. So if I bought the next best thing, or if I like looked a certain way by buying these clothes, then I was gonna make an image, a brand for myself.
Damn, it's at least she's realizing right now. But I never heard of you. You don't seem to. So it didn't work out. You just got $20. What you did get is $20,000 in debt. But this video could have did numbers, and she could. Oh, this is TikTok. She could have took off like 1,000.
So you spend and you impulse buy and you ruin your credit after paying
She like
every
Darwin.
purchase just to keep up with what you believe a luxurious life looks like. Well, I'm here to tell you that real luxury does not come with girl math. It comes with stability and security.
The first underlying consequence of this girl money or girl math movement is it just further sends us down into the narrative that as women, we are not as good with money as our male counterpoints. It sends the signal that we're kind of like ditzy, that we can't do math, that we can't make wise financial decisions, that we are
They not trying to hear all that, girl.
Spending.
They not trying to hear all
This is a
that.
pervasive narrative that most women have grown up absorbing their entire lives.
We earn the right to control our money, but control doesn't always mean spending. Sometimes control means showing we can handle the freedom we fought for.
Hey man, that is a W video. Very, very, very good video. The original video is gonna be down below. Just save your money. You could keep your money. I don't need it. You remember that? Y'all remember that from Empire? The gay one saying that. But appreciate you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. I'm out.